Hello everyone and welcome to the Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris, coming to you from Rome as the highly controversial Amazon Synod gets down to business. And yes, controversial is the most apt term to describe these proceedings. For example, on Friday, which happened to be First Friday, Pope Francis oversaw a tree planting, Mother Earth worshiping ceremony in the Vatican gardens performed by Amazonian natives. A group of natives opened up a blanket representing Mother Earth and placed various little statues around the perimeter. Then a feathered female shaman lifted her hands in the air and began some prayer ritual to some deity or Mother Earth or whoever, but definitely not Jesus Christ. As the female shaman prayed to whoever or whatever, the rest of the group knelt down in prayer or worship, again not to Jesus Christ, Lord of the universe. The entire sham was covered over by saying the ritual was a consecration of the Amazon Synod to St. Francis, on whose feast day this abomination occurred. The hijacking of St. Francis by the modernists in the church and turning him into an effeminate garden ornament is one of the greatest spiritual crimes of the century, but that's for another vortex. There was nothing, absolutely zero, Catholic about this pagan rite carried out just yards from where St. Peter was crucified upside down for the faith, making this sacred ground. And big-name modernist members of the hierarchy were present as well, of course. Brazilian Cardinal Claudio Humez, leader of this synod, and Philippine Cardinal Luis Tagle, another supporter of the church having an Amazonian face. Of course, Pope Francis was present, who looked extremely awkward when the female shaman went over to him and slipped a black ring onto his finger. That black ring is a tukum ring, and it has actually a double meaning. It's part of the whole Mother Earth worship system, but it's also associated with liberation theology. The shaman's encounter with the Pope wrapped up with a pretty awkward fist bump looking exchange. And if that wasn't enough, the next woman pagan worshiper, carrying a wooden statue of a naked pregnant woman, didn't even know how to make a proper sign of the cross. But hey, if you're going to have a church with an Amazonian face, then you don't need to know how to cross yourself. You just need your rattle and your Mother Earth blanket, as well as a hefty dose of pagan prayers. Other gods being prayed to on holy ground, officially watched over by the successor of St. Peter, is yet another example of how far from tradition this pontificate has moved. When a cardinal relayed to us last week that, quote, "there is no faith left in Rome," he actually may have been understating the issue. If only it was a question of just no faith. This is pagan faith, worshiping not actually gods, since there are no other gods, but demons.